Can dads be cool? Let me rephrase that. What does it even mean to be a cool dad? Flexing your six-pack abs while you take a skin-to-skin photo, listening to the Wiggles on vinyl, making your baby drink oat milk, juuling when you pick your kid up from daycare? Or does being a dad just mean you're instantly a lame-o? Is the phrase cool dad just an oxymoron? When you become dad, do you instantly have to clip your phone to your belt and pull your socks up to your knees? Have to make uncomfortable jokes to waitresses? Oh, what's your name? Brittany? Well, it's nice to meet you, Brittany. I'm hungry for attention from a female. My wife hates me, my kids don't respect me. I'm dead inside. Do I want to be a cool dad? I mean, look, I don't need to be doing 360-degree pop shove-its in the school parking lot while I pick my kids up from school, but I also don't want to be Phil Dunphy.
I'm the cool dad. That's my thing.
I mean, I'm not even Phil Dunphy. That guy has a beautiful house. And what set me on this existential cool dad spiral? What is this? I was confused too, so I looked it up. This is a PSA from fatherhood.gov featuring the character of Blobby and his blob son from the animated film Hotel Transylvania 3. But before I looked it up, I was probably like you. You saw this thing and you had a lot of questions. Why do dads need an ad to remind them to take time to be a dad? Why is this thing like Slimer but after he's gone through rehab? Why is there a baseball bat shoved through his head and a baseball in his son? They both have hands. Is this what being a father looks like to people? That you're a blob with a bat shoved through your membrane? I wasn't the only one who noticed this and had a similar reaction. And then, I really started to look at the dad blob. Was this how the world saw me now? Why did its eyes make me so sad? Did I relate to the blob? I mean, sure, I've gained some weight and I'm tired all the time and my friends text me to go out, but they know I can't go out, they're just doing it to be nice. And I never sleep anymore. My clothes don't fit anymore and I'm constantly sweaty. I just want to take off all my clothes and walk into a forest. I'm fatter than I've ever been. Lately I've been fantasizing about moving out of New York, maybe settling someplace nice like the bottom of the ocean. I wear the same jeans every day because they're the only ones that fit. I'm not a cool dad. I'm a dad blob. Hold on. There's still time for me to figure out if I can become a cool dad. I just have to figure out what being cool means to me. So I bought myself a ticket to Baltimore to visit my brother Aaron to seek answers. Was I ever cool?
No.
Okay. I returned to New York, questioning why I had even asked Aaron in the first place. Sure, he was younger than me and childless, but maybe I should have considered the source. So I asked my son.
Hey Rory, do you think I'm cool? Would you say I'm like a cool guy? Wait, oh. Okay. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
I tried to remember if I thought my dad was cool when I was growing up, and of course the answer was no. I mean, look at him. He's got a 90s dad mustache, he's got an old ratty Milwaukee Bucks hat on, he had a giant collection of jazz records on vinyl, but it's funny how the arc of time changes what's cool and what's not. I mean, if you put this guy in Williamsburg right now, he would be the coolest. He's got an awesome mustache, a retro Milwaukee Bucks hat on, and he has a huge collection of jazz on vinyl. Will my son one day think I'm lame and then the arc of time will make me cool again? Will someday being a gelatinous blob with a bat through its head be cool? My mom always said that my dad's greatest aspiration was to be an incredible father. And he definitely met that goal. But I want a little bit more for myself. I want to be a great dad and I want to follow my dreams. And I want to make it look easy. But I'm struggling with this notion that it might be selfish to hold on to these old aspirations. Sometimes cool dads are detached. Sometimes cool dads work too much. Sometimes cool dads are never around. I didn't accomplish what I wanted to when I had the time. And now I have no time. Maybe I should just be happy being a dad blob. Maybe it's not so bad. I mean, he is smiling. We all have an idealized version of ourselves in our heads. For me, it's this Evan Kaufman who can juggle work and family, who can follow his passions and be successful, who's got a great head of hair. And I know that this Evan Kaufman exists because I found him. This is Evan Kaufman. He's just like me, except he spells his last name with an extra N. It's the source of his power. He has a successful directing career, he splits his time between Austin and Los Angeles, has 2 kids, a beautiful wife, and takes pictures like this. I know, it's gorgeous. He's on set, he's hanging with his kids, he's doing something creative, he's got a great head of hair. This guy is it. He's me as a cool dad, and I wanted to know how he did it. So I did the only logical thing. I called him up.
What's up? I am the other Evan Kaufman. I'm a filmmaker, and yeah, trying to kind of figure out the whole balance of being, you know, a dad and career, traveling, all of that fun stuff. That's who I am. I have 2 boys, Berkeley and Rex. Berkeley is 4.5 years old, and then Rex is about to be 11 months. I don't think my son, whenever he's a teenager, that he'll ever say, God, my dad is so damn cool, right? I just don't think that that's going to happen. Ideally, he'll say, oh, my dad's got cool taste in music or this and that or films or like that stuff. I've got a pretty solid group of friends. I was the first out of that entire group to have kids, and the dynamic was definitely different. Dude, they're going out, they're partying, they're going to clubs, they're out all night, they're meeting different girls and stuff, and I'm going to bed at like 9 o'clock with like throw up on me. You know, the past few months have been a lot of travel, bouncing around from just project to project, and I'm really trying to stay focused because my goal was always film. Like always, so I'm trying to stay focused on that while doing enough traveling that I can make money for my family and try to keep everybody there happy. I don't think that there's ever a time when I've been like, man, like totally got it. I would say cherish the time with your kids, even like the time when it's just insanity, were some of like the memories that are still pretty fond. It sounds like such a dad thing to say. Definitely spend time watching them grow up and change and find out what they're into and like nurture that, I think. So yeah.
You think you're a cool dad?
Man, God, I know, I don't. I was like, when you would send those questions, I was like, God, cool dad. I must have this guy totally fooled. I would be lying if I said that I didn't try to be, probably. I mean, I think all of us probably kind of try to, right? But yeah, man, I don't know.
Wow, modest to the end. Sorry, bro. That's actually pretty cool. I want to thank Evan Kaufman for being so generous with Evan Kaufman. He sat with me for about an hour and answered all my questions, and so, Evan, I just want to thank you get it. Is being a cool dad even a real thing? I don't know. I think when you become a dad, you just kind of have to be okay with the fact that a certain part of your life is over. Maybe part of being a cool dad is accepting the fact that you're not cool anymore and not trying to be. Being a cool dad is about juggling different identities, being passionate about your ambitions and your goals, but also being passionate about your family and showing up for them. And that's what I'm gonna have to learn how to do. And look, if Evan Kaufman can do it, then maybe Evan Kaufman can do it. I might not be Evan Kaufman with an extra N yet, but I'll tell you what I'm not. I'm not a blob with a bat through my head. Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of Dude to Dad. I want to give a shout out to the original Dude to Dad right here, my dad Larry. I know, my dad's name is Larry, and he's still a pretty cool dad. If you like this video and you want to check out more stuff about cool dads, head on over to Fatherly and check out our latest piece, this gigantic, awesome list we put together, the 100 coolest dads. I'm going to link to that below. You can check that piece out and check out who we think are the 100 coolest dads of the year. As always, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any clues about how to be a dope-ass cool dad, leave them in the comments. Until next week, keep it lit, you dad blobs. Lately, I've been fantasizing about moving out of New York, maybe settling someplace nice, like the bottom of the ocean. Thanks so much for watching Fatherly's YouTube channel. If you want to watch more episodes of Dude to Dad, you can click on my dad here. Or if you want to watch me review some baby products, you can click on these blobs.